Now, it was going to be 25 years before you'd replay Gordon Henry Jago.
What year was that?
Did you come back? Oh, that's a good question. For the Companion Chronicles, it was...
I'd say it was more like 35 years, Philip.
2009. So, yes, actually, because it would have been 76 for Tons of Wing Chang.
That would be it, yes.
So it's 35. Yeah. So it's 35 years. Now, I'm assuming that 35 years. Did you have much contact with Trevor Baxter at all during that time, or did you reunite at Big Finish?
No, I don't know. We hadn't met at all. No, but we came back and picked everything. Just carried on from where you've probably heard. Big Finish thought we'll try this out.
Yep,
and they set out the two of us together, just chatting and reminiscing. And they thought that went so well, it was worth making a series. And then how long were we with? About 13 years, weren't we?
Yep, it was 13 box sets. Well, kind of 14 box sets with the final one.
Wow.
I'm not ashamed to admit that I was as happy as a buttered halibut when I got your telegram. Just like old times, I thought. The intrepid investigators back in harness again.
My laboratory is in the basement of the St. Thomas's Hospital, in a room made available to the Metropolitan Police by the hospital trustees. The walls and the floor are tiled in white porcelain.
All the better to wipe the blood off, faith.
I just finished with the body of a man who'd been run over by a hansom cab in the Strand, when two policemen arrived with a handcart. There was a body on the handcart, beneath a stained sheet.
I became aware, after a while, of a strange smell drifting along the alleyways, and thankfully obscuring the stench of the river and the rotting vegetation. I followed that smell all through the alleys and along the wharf to a small warehouse set back from the river.
I decided that it was a mystery of rather bizarre proportions, and that's when I thought of you, Jago.
We are more than colleagues. We are the very closest of friends. We have defeated dangerous denizens of the demonic darkness together, investigated infernal incidents, cracked complex conundrums.
And we have had dinner together on the odd occasion.
Looks like we have our work cut out for us, eh, Professor?
Indeed we do.
Then there's spin-offs. You did spin-offs with Colin Baker. You did spin-offs with Strax from the new series.
Yes.
So
yes,
you even been back recently with the Paternoster gang as well.
Yes, and I've also gone into the Avengers, which they did, and played Mother.
Yes.
And I'm still waiting to hear if they're going to do any more. But I think they might be thinking I've had it and can't do it anymore. I mean,
there's still a box of Mother to come out. We're still waiting for the last.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's another one about to come out.
But there must be another one to do, I would have thought. It's worth getting in touch. I'll do that.
I'm sure it is. So how was it that you came to work with Big Finish? Who did you know?
Well, David Richardson contacted me, but nobody. I didn't know anybody. No, I think it was his idea, and he set the whole thing in motion, and got us both together, and we suddenly, we became very firm friends.
What do you think is about the character of Henry Gordon Jago that means people still love him so much?
I don't know. I suppose maybe his vulnerability. And his sort of bluff quality of carrying on, whatever, and enjoying life. I don't know. It was terribly good. The idea that, I mean, it was beautifully written, I thought, for a character. It was a good one to do. And the story is that they were going to turn it into a television series, which you no doubt here have heard about. But unfortunately, the writer died, and that was it.
Yes, I think at the time there was talk of a spin-off series because just the way that a spin-off, the two characters work so well together.
Yes. Yeah.
So in terms of actually the scripts and things, I mean, what's it like getting the scripts and working through them?
Fun. It was just fun, enjoyable. Well, this is jolly good, and the writers all the writers were very clever at continuing and keeping the characters going, and so it was good fun.
Most of your stories are directed by Lisa Bowerman, and she always speaks very fondly of you. What's it like to be directed in terms of audio rather than television or on stage?
Well, there was no difference at all, really. You just do it. The point is, you just do it, and you're stuck in your cubicle, and it's the difference is that you can't actually touch anybody or move about or anything, but you just carry on doing it to the microphone, and you're still the same character. And Lisa was wonderful. She played Ellie, didn't she? The barman and barwoman, and was the director. And she was one of the few I would do anything. I'd never ever. I always believed entirely what she said, and was helpful, and she was like my perfect director.
Can I say one of the things that's Lisa's direction is she loves melody in voice, and she loves pause, and she lets the speaking sing. And I think with your voice, with Trevor's voices, it was just a constant song in those plays as the two of you just played out your vocal range, and she just let your voices sing. I mean, she hardly uses music because she lets your voices do the music.
Oh, really? Yes.
You're an actor who has worked in the classic series of Doctor Who, the new series of Doctor Who, and on audio. So you've done all those different areas. And one thing that you haven't mentioned was you're working with David Tennant on an episode of his.
Oh, I did, yes.
Yes. What are your memories of that one?
Well, that one, of course, was interesting. As I was saying, when we first did it, I mean, it would take 3 or 4, 5 weeks, and with this, then I came back to it, and it was like 5 days, and it was a completely different thing. But David Tennant was amazing. His energy, he's going back to it, isn't he? I think he is.
He is.
Wonderful.
Yes, he is.
I thought he was absolutely terrific, really, really. And also, in a way, it reminded me of Roger Rees in Nicholas Nickleby, who was the leader of the company and full of energy. And David was the same. I mean, the energy, and it was wonderful. Yeah. It's good that he's going back. Fascinating. I might watch it again.
I think everyone's very excited he's going back. So yeah, he's got 3 movie-length specials that he's already filmed.
Really? Gosh, that'd be terrific. Well, I shall certainly watch it again.